I saw this story online last week, and we talked about it. In fact, yesterday we played a news report from Channel 5. It concerns an attorney who's actually in the room right now, Svetlana Sangari.
She has a law practice, but she's been suspended by the state bar because on her website is many photographs of her posed with celebrities and politicians. And the state bar decided that most or all of these are Photoshopped, they're fake, and it's misleading advertising to give a potential customer the impression that this woman is very well connected and is has a certain standing.
In fact, we actually have the court document, State Bar Court of California. This one's dated September 11th, and it says that she's been charged with 4 counts of misconduct involving 3 separate matters. And John pretty much touched on the first one concerning the deceptive advertising with what they allege are Photoshopped celebrity pictures.
So she's suspended for 6 months. Her license is suspended, and she's on probation for 3 years. And there's a whole bunch of conditions. Let's get her story. Svetlana, welcome to the John and Ken Show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So first of all, I have not yet been suspended. The case is still pending. So I will not comment on the pending case, but let me say this. Sometimes words are used to describe black as white, and sometimes words are used to describe white as black, but always pictures speak louder than words. So are you ready for the pictures?
You have some more pictures?
Yes, I do have pictures. I'm presenting to my hosts and to this KFI AM 640 talk show.
Oh, it's a disc. How are we going to see these?
Yes, I'm presenting the disc.
Yeah.
It can be inserted in the computer and...
Are the pictures on the disc the same as these that we printed out?
As I just said, the pictures speak louder than words.
Okay.
And a picture is worth 1,000 words, by the way.
Right, two good cliches.
Please publish these pictures so the viewers will have an opportunity.
Well, we got listeners.
I'm sorry, yeah.
But we have a website. We could probably put that up on the website.
Please publish these pictures.
Okay.
There are a lot of pictures.
But for the purposes of the show right now.
We have color copies in front of us here.
Well, these are the copies, but what I'm presenting to you is a disc with digital pictures.
Right.
About 50 or 60 of them. I lost count.
All right.
Please publish them on your website so all the listeners...
We'll set up a link and we'll have a page.
Please do.
Sure.
And
now,
are we going to see anything different than this? Because I'm holding up some of the copies of your pictures, like with Warren Beatty and Nancy Pelosi.
Well,
are they on there?
As I said, please.
Oh.
Okay.
Please
Let me just
publish
list some of the celebrities here so that people who are not familiar with the story. You're posed in separate pictures with Warren Beatty, Nancy Pelosi, Barbra Streisand, right? Leonardo DiCaprio.
Tony Villar. Ed Harris.
This is George Hamilton.
George Hamilton. Yeah.
Right? Is that
yes,
true?
yes.
Okay. Dr. Phil?
Yes.
Who's that there?
Christine Devine.
Christine Devine from Channel 11.
Christine Devine, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I know her, actually.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll ask her how it was meeting you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Morgan Freeman?
Yes.
I love
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, okay.
Yes.
Right. Pierce Brosnan, Magic Johnson.
Yes.
Look at that.
This is amazing.
Who's this blonde here?
James Gandolfini. Well, he's not the blonde.
No, who's that?
Oh, she's on the side of this picture. You talking about this picture?
Yeah. Who's the blonde next to you?
Just please publish the picture so the viewers will have a chance to review.
You got 3 people here sitting next to you. So the blonde is, I don't recognize her.
Do you?
Well, the pictures speak for themselves. The pictures speak louder
This one's
than
not
words.
speaking. I can't get a word out of this photo.
It's not speaking. Let people speak.
Wait, let me hold it up to my ear.
Publish the disc.
Okay.
And let your listeners
you don't know those
speak.
3? Okay.
All right, so you met all these people.
Yes, I did.
And how?
Well, all right, Warren Beatty here.
I was privileged to meet these people.
Yeah.
Where did you meet Warren Beatty?
It was at a charitable and political event.
Which charity?
Warren Beatty. I've been a major donor to the Democratic Party. And I met Warren Beatty at a fundraiser for the Democratic Party.
Where was the fundraiser?
It was in Bel Air House. I don't remember whose house that was, but I remember that I've been invited there as a major donor for the important charitable and political causes that I am proud to support. these pictures represent that it's possible not just to have an American dream, but to live it.
Where did you meet George Clooney?
Please, let me finish. These pictures, as your listeners will have a chance to review and see all the metadata, meta tag, all this technical data.
I promise you we'll put the photos on the website. But right now this is radio, and most of our listeners are in the car. So there's no way they can see the pictures.
Okay, but they can hear my story that you are interrupting.
No, I'm actually trying to get your story out. I'm kind of fascinated that you met all these celebrities and politicians. Most people never get a chance to meet people like this. And there's always a good story, right? When I run into somebody and they've just met a celebrity, they have a really good story to tell about it. So that's what I want to hear from you.
Yes, and I have a very inspiring story to tell all you.
Okay,
please don't interrupt.
What was it like meeting George Clooney?
Please
He's considered the most handsome, sexiest man on the planet. So how did you get to meet him?
I've been invited to numerous political and charitable events as a donor and supporter
and
of
he
causes
was
that benefit women, children, immigrants, impoverished.
Okay.
These pictures represent that it's possible for an immigrant woman who used to be an impoverished kid in Ukraine
Did you present the State Bar with the evidence of your attendance at all these events with receipts and letters and such?
Well, please don't interrupt me. In the beginning, I stated that I will not be commenting on the pending case.
You keep interrupting her story.
So please, let me tell all the listeners.
No, I want to know about George Clooney.
This is your real voice.
Shannon, don't you want to know about George Clooney?
Yes.
Shannon loves George Clooney.
Don't people want to know that it's possible for an immigrant to come from nothing?
You're from Ukraine, right?
Yes, from Ukraine.
You're from the Ukraine?
Yes, I am from Ukraine. And I came here with absolutely nothing.
What do you think about that airliner going down?
Well, I am not the right person to ask.
Oh, I thought you might have an interest in the story since you're from Ukraine. That's a big story.
I find it incredibly sad that people
The Russians
died.
are bastards, though, aren't they?
Well, I believe it's incredibly sad that a lot of people died.
Yeah.
But I am not the right person to comment regarding this event. What I am here
yes, you're here.
is to share with all the listeners that it's possible not only to have an American dream, but to live it, to have absolutely nothing as a kid, no money, no social connections.
Who's this guy? I don't recognize him. Who's that?
Well, please don't interrupt me. No. As I said,
how'd you get into the U.S.?
I worked very hard, and I had a dream, and I was able to believe in myself, to work very hard, not only to have it, but to live it.
Who's this woman here?
And the American dream
who's that?
is not
Don't
a dream.
interrupt! Stop it!
You interrupted my question. All right? I just asked who this woman is. You know how I am with celebrities. I'm not good sometimes.
Svetlana, can you wait? We got to take a break. See, we have commercials to make money.
Okay.
It's the American dream.
All right. More coming up. The John and Ken Show.
Yes.
And we have Svetlana Sangari here, the attorney who's been suspended for 6 months, or will be.
And we do want to hear your story, Svetlana. We do. We want to hear your story as an immigrant. But that's coming up after the break.
John and Ken Show. John Cobell and Ken Champo, KFI AM 640. More stimulating talk. We have in the studio Svetlana Sangari. She's an attorney, and the State Bar is threatening her with 6 months suspension and 3 years probation because on her website she's posted many photos of herself posed with celebrities and well-known politicians, and the State Bar thinks most or all of them are fake. They're photoshopped, that she was never photographed with any of these people.
It amounts to deceptive advertising, and she is in studio
and
talking to us about the case. So she says she can't comment on some aspects of it.
What kind of a law do you do?
I do civil litigation, and I also inspire people to work hard and believe in themselves so that they see if an immigrant woman, a first-generation American who came from Ukraine with absolutely nothing, has now reached a point in her life and in her career where she is supporting numerous charitable and political causes. The same causes as these talented, wonderful, prominent, successful people support.
Are any of these people your clients, any of these celebrities?
I have never said that they are my clients. These people are not my clients.
They're not your clients.
I have never said they're my clients.
What kind of clients do you have?
I have a lot of clients, and
like,
I try to...
Give me an example of a case. Like, who comes to you? Give me a recent case.
You don't have to give names, but what kind of litigation are we talking about? Civil, right?
I represent individuals, and I represent businesses, and I try to help them the best I can.
And what kind of case would an individual bring to you because of your expertise?
In business litigation. Let me tell you about one case, and I do have it. The case number is BC 369560.
Wait, I'm writing this down.
A client came to me.
Could you repeat it again?
Yes, BC 369560.
I'll check this out.
A client came to me with a problem. He got sued for over $1 million. I represented this client in this case.
Why was he sued for over $1 million?
You can read the complaint. The complaint alleges conversion, breach of fiduciary duty, and common counts. The client retained me to represent him, and as a result of my representation, the complaint against my client was dismissed, and I was able to obtain 2 default judgments in favor of this client.
I see. What kind of work did he do?
You can read the complaint.
Did anybody ever come to you and say, well, I saw those photos on your website. I thought, wow, you're connected. You might be a good lawyer. No?
Are you nervous when you approach celebrities for the photos? How did you approach George Clooney?
I am not nervous. I am proud that I am meeting these successful and talented people.
How did you approach George Clooney?
Probably everybody does.
What was the icebreaker?
At the fundraising events to support important causes, important for our society.
But did you compliment them on a recent movie, for example?
No, I am not complimenting these people at the recent movies. We are talking about helping society and about giving back to the society and helping people such as women, immigrants, children who need help to help themselves.
Well, you said that you're a big inspiration. How so? Do you have a foundation? Are you out there speaking to women about your story? Well, I don't really get that.
Yes, I am starting a foundation.
You are?
And I am becoming a motivational speaker.
You are becoming a motivational speaker.
Yes, I am. I believe that it's important for people who have nothing. And sometimes people don't even have a belief in themselves.
Who's this blonde woman here?
Sometimes so tough.
Who's the blonde woman?
You keep interrupting me.
Come on, John.
Well, she's beautiful. She caught my eye.
She's beautiful. She's wonderful. She's an inspiration for all the people.
What's her name?
Nancy O'Dell.
Nancy O'Dell.
Yes.
Gotcha.
She's a talented woman.
What does she do? What does she do?
Well, she's a talented, successful woman that inspires a lot of people.
What's her talent?
Shame on you if you don't know this.
You don't know Nancy O'Dell?
Is she on TV?
Shame on you if you don't know this.
Well, I feel the shame. I am feeling the shame.
She inspires so many people.
Well, you're supposed to. Why don't you help me overcome my shame?
She's an American television host and entertainment journalist. Entertainment Tonight.
I am not here to educate you. I am here.
Now, did Larry King's breath smell you? There's a picture of you with Larry King.
Yes.
And we have heard from numerous sources that he has very bad halitosis. Is it true?
I believe that Larry King is an incredibly talented, accomplished, successful person that I had a privilege and honor to meet.
Did Tony Villar hit on you? Antonio Villaraigosa, you're posing with him, right? The mayor?
Oh, no.
I am being offended by these comments, and it looks like
you offended her.
It looks like
he's known
you are trying to make it a joke or some kind of
I'm taking
facetious remarks.
No.
You don't know.
I'm asking you who people are.
I am a first generation.
I apologize for Mr. Shampoo. That was out of line.
Question withdrawn.
Right. I am a first generation American. I came to the United States in my 20s.
Okay.
And I know who these talented people are. And you, I'm sure you were born here. And you don't know. You are asking me.
Well, yeah, I'm asking you.
No, we didn't know Nancy O'Dell. I didn't either.
No, I didn't.
No, now we do know. Entertainment Tonight.
That the audience have to know that it's possible to accomplish something in your life and to be able to give back to the society and support the charities and political causes.
So for the
that
record,
are very important.
Are these photoshopped pictures or not?
I presented you a disc, and looks like the technician
It's one of those yes or no questions.
As I started my presentation, before you interrupted me, I managed to say...
No, he interrupted you. I didn't.
Pictures speak louder than words, and I'm looking forward to see the pictures on your website, to give the audience an opportunity to review them and consult any computer guru, Photoshop expert.
I know, people are busy.
Well, maybe your technician can help them out.
Well, Channel 5 did have a guy look at them. You saw the story, and he thought most of them were probably fake. He said a few of them looked real.
And the State Bar had a number of experts and decided that most or all of them are fake.
Any response to that?
And the case is still pending. The case is still pending.
Okay. It's like 2 years old, this case, right?
All right.
Well, I received the decision on September 11th, so I don't understand why you're saying it's too old.
Well, I think they wanted you to take the photos down, and you wouldn't, so that's why they pressed forward.
Well, I presented the pictures, and let your technician decide whether they are...
Ray, go find us our technician. All right. Well, look, it's been wonderful talking with you.
Svetlana, we enjoyed your company, and
we wish you the best of luck.
We will take a look at the photos. Thank you.
Thank you. Live, believe, achieve. God bless America.
Lead, believe, achieve. Okay, good.
Can we get like a bouillabaisse recipe or something?
Well, you can ask.
Maybe in the hall. That was awesome.
Now, look, all right, we got a lot to say here.
John and Ken Show. John Cobell, Ken Champo, KFI, AM 640, more stimulating talk.
All right, that was a real person. I mean, a lot of the emails are wondering if that was a parody, if that was John Cobell doing a female Russian voice, if that was a... Svetlana Sangari, look up the story. I'll spell it for you if you want. Svetlana Sangary. She's a Ukrainian immigrant who's got in trouble with the California bar.
Yes.
Because of... and she agreed to come in studio. We don't do that. We don't do parodies and put fake voices on. We don't do that.
No, she's real. In fact, you're not going to believe this. She's gone downstairs to her car because the internet people in the building wanted to take a photo of the three of us.
Well, it was my idea. I said, would it be a hoot if we authenticated a non-Photoshop picture with Svetlana here in the studio?
And Svetlana,
John and Ken, we're big celebrities.
She didn't want to take the. She didn't want to take the
photo.
We're
not George Clooney or Bill Clinton, but
we're really going to be posing with her, though. That's the difference.
We would say on the air that is a definite picture of the three of us.
Well, the thing is, she didn't want to take it right away because she said she has to go back down to the car and put on her makeup for the photographs. So she really is downstairs putting on makeup, and we expect her to come back up to the studio to take the official John and Ken photograph.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, and the sequence of that was actually interesting because she at first kind of fumbled about not having her makeup on. And I said, it's just a quick shot right here in front of the board. Well, this was a radio show. I didn't expect there to be a photo.
Yeah, no, she was wearing a scrunchie.
And then she paused, and she brought up the fact that she does have a makeup kit in her car.
Right.
If we gave her some time.
No, she's absolutely for real.
She's a very sincere woman, but
I've got a follow-up question.
Yes.
When did Nancy O'Dell become Mother freaking Teresa?
Oh, the way she described how wonderful she is.
Yeah, like why would you know?
She was Entertainment Tonight host?
Because I didn't know. Entertainment Tonight. It's not like she saves babies. The way she went after you, shame on you for not knowing. How could you not know?
She could be involved in very wonderful charities.
I was playing along with her. I didn't recognize Nancy O'Dell in the photo.
No, I didn't either.
I knew who she was. But I was trying to get her.
See if she didn't know?
Yeah, I was trying to get her to describe who she was because I don't think she knows who half these people are because she never met them.
That was some of the best part.
Yeah. So I couldn't remember if it was Entertainment Tonight. I mean, there's 12 of those shows now, and they're all the same. But there's some of these people because I'm not really on top of all the celebrities. Some of them I don't know. Some of them I did know, but she didn't know.
It didn't seem like it.
And she couldn't describe a single meeting with any of them.
Well, we're putting her disc up on the website. Is it there yet?
It's the same collection of photos that have been going around, though.
Well, but she wants the listeners to look at it.
Okay.
The technicians is how she put it. And decide for themselves.
You better not go after Larry King anymore.
Making it sound like maybe, the bar is after her and they're not giving her a fair... Oh, here we go. The gallery is up, it looks like.
The gallery is up? Is it different than what
no, that's somebody's Twitter page still. Where is her... Where do we get these Twitter things from? Who the heck is Austin Zoggs? I don't really understand this. Anyway, we have the story up with the, but I don't think it's her actual disc yet. So.
Right, well, we'll get to it. I mean, she doesn't seem to recall where she's met these people, other than political and charitable fundraisers, but she can't name the charities. And she doesn't seem to remember the conversations that she had with any of these people. I mean, even if it's just a little bit of small talk.
Right, but you wanted to tell us that because the case is still pending, although I think they're going to go ahead and suspend her for at least 6 months.
Oh, yeah, she's getting suspended. She's not even challenging it.
Well,
she keeps asking for
did she ever take the pictures down? Because that was the problem they had with her. She just refused to take the photos down. But I'm sure she has a good immigrant story.
And you know what? She had some legal documents with her, right? Claiming that she represented some business person. And I said, well, what did he do? And he wouldn't even say.
She told you to read it.
She told me to read it, yeah. I mean, that was evasive, too.
Yeah, it could have been long-winded and hard to...
No, you could...
She's got an office, it says, on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles, she claims, and...
Well, it could be a post office
box.
Those
addresses you can just buy. It's not a physical office a lot of the time.
Suite 632 is actually post office box 632.
You just pay for the Wilshire address.
Where I live, these little shops are all over the place. They're like fake business addresses, and you walk in there, and there's 500 little post office boxes, and that's how you fool people that you got some big business going on the west side.
Exactly.
The BS industry is really thriving.
And lawyers are the ones who buy those most of the time.
Oh, yeah, and agents and entertainment people who are trying to pretend they're...
in the business of baloney.
The baloney business.
Well, it says here for a while she had positions serving for judges. Look at that. And then she went into private practice. We've got like her California civil lawyer page. We got a copy of it. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll put the gallery up. Speaking of photos, this has become quite well known today because it's so stunning. The new photos of Phil Spector.
Holy mackerel.
From prison.
Now that needs to be photoshopped.
No one-